host, Justin Allegri.
The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. In the AL Central, the White Sox right fielder, number 30, plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 8-5. At the start of the day, the Tigers are leading the Central Division. They have a 3-game cushion, while the White Sox are second in the division, 3 games back. Dave Burba grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping the Indians push past the Blue Jays 4-2. In the standings, the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. They trail first by 4 games. And the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 18 games out of 1st. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-5. Heading into the day, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central, 5 games back. And the Twins are 3rd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. Tino Martinez was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 8-5. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. As of right now, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Rays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Boston Red Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division, an impressive 10 games ahead of 2nd. While the Orioles are 4th in the division, they're over 20 games out of 1st. The Oakland Athletics racked up 11 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-3. In the standings, the Angels sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Athletics are 4th in the division, 18 games out of 1st. The Seattle Mariners finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 8-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West, 17 games out of 1st, while the Mariners are 2nd in the division, 5 games back. The Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 11-3. As of right now, the Braves are in 3rd place in the NL East, 18 games out of 1st. And the Astros are leading the AL West. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. Darryl Hamilton was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 7-3. He is among the NL leaders in triples. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Mets are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Expos brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. In the standings, the Expos have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win, while the Phillies are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Cubs halted their 6-game losing streak as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. As of today, the Cubs are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of 1st. While the Cardinals are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Reds starting pitcher, number 38, won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. At the start of the day, the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central, 17 games out of 1st, while the Reds are atop the division, an impressive 10 games ahead of 2nd. The Arizona Diamondbacks earned the 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Diamondbacks are atop the division, a sizable 7 games ahead of 2nd. The Padres totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-0. Heading into the day, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Dodgers are 3rd in the division, 10 games out of 1st. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 1-0. As of today, the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. And the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 10 games out of 1st.